Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Library. I'm your personal librarian, Bill Georato. This video is sponsored by AutoCrit. Today, I'm going back to 1950 to take a look at a classic sci-fi book set in the 1990s and early 2000s, Ray Bradbury's The Martian Chronicles. So come on in, take a seat, and let's turn some pages. Bradbury's formal education ended with high school graduation, but through self-learning and hard work, he became one of the major sci-fi writers of the mid-20th century, going on to write for TV, radio, theater, film, and of course his novels and short stories. Interestingly enough, while offered the chance to write for the original Star Trek series, he turned down the opportunity. The Martian Chronicles tells the story of the rise and fall of Earth's colonization of Mars. Along the way, it presents, as all good sci fi does, great political satire and social commentary on such wide ranging subjects as race relations, colonization, war, tearing down of historical record, censorship of the media and entertainment, and all kinds of other topics. Now, I like to keep this channel as politics free as possible. There's enough of that everywhere else. But it is important to note these aspects of the book. Having said that, the political commentary is not overbearing as it is written in a way that is very clever. I'll get back to an example in a moment. The structure of the book is a chronology of events starting in January of 1999 and ending in October of 2026. In fact, the table of contents is called the chronology, with the dates and the name of the section. Some sections are half a page, others are full short stories 10 to 12 pages long. The whole book is a fairly quick read of over just 180 pages. Each section tells the story or sets a scene of life on Mars, starting with the second exposition. In the process of the opening chapter, we learn what happened with the first. The members of this second expedition are ultimately killed by native Martians for essentially invading their land. Eventually, it gets to the point that Earthlings have taken over the planet, leaving the Martians to live in the deserts far separate from the colonizers. In the end, Mars is abandoned after about 26 years, and everyone, except a few small families, go back to Earth, with one or two families coming to Mars from Earth. With the father of the leading family that stays telling his son, who's too young to understand otherwise, that they themselves are the first Martians. And if you want to write a book of your own, check out our sponsor for today's video, AutoCrit. With AutoCrit, you can upload your work right into the system and work on it right here. You can do all kinds of assessments and compare your work to other people in your genre. The community offers a community of AutoCrit members and writers who want to support you in your project. The Academy offers classes like Beyond Reality, Writing Gothic Fiction, or Self-Editing Workshop. And author services provide even more help with first chapter critique and pitch perfect appraisal. The calendar of events offer different clubs like Accountability Club and Writing Feedback. Check out the link below to learn more and to join today. As I mentioned, while the political commentary is not overbearing, it is written in a clever way. My favorite example is the section titled Usher 2, which in the Chronicles takes place in April of 2005. The title is a reference to Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher. In this story, the main character of the story goes to Mars and builds a house to the exact specifications as described by Poe in the original. He then throws a party, the events of which echo other Poe works while giving commentary on censorship and the use of technology. In fact, when a censorship officer comes to check out the house, he suffers the same experience that Fortunato did in the Cask of Amontillado. Because there has been a total ban on creativity for so long at this point, the guy didn't even realize what was happening. But the reader does, and it's wonderful. This is the first Bradbury work that I've read, and I enjoyed it. It's an easy read with an interesting story that keeps the audience engaged with cleverly written descriptions and characters. I'll be looking to read more of his work. I'm actually curious about his theater work. What Bradbury have you read? Or what other mid-20th century sci-fi have you gotten into? Let me know in the comments. That's the end of this episode. Please like, subscribe, share, give it a thumbs up. Check out our Discord and merch. Links are in the description, along with the discount link for AutoCrit. As always, please keep on reading. We'll see you next time.